Hi, my name is Kevin Grote, and I'm going to teach you how to play Finger Guns at High Noon by Indie Boards and Cards. In Finger Guns at High Noon, you'll be taking on the role of a gunslinger in the Old West. During the game, a player will shout out 3, 2, 1, draw! And players will throw up different hand gestures indicating what they will be doing in an attempt to knock out their opponents and be the last gunslinger left alive. The setup for Finger Guns at High Noon is very simple. Just give each player a playmat, survivor side up, and a health counter clip set to 20. Shuffle the ally cards and place them in the middle of the table. Draw the top ally card and place it next to the ally deck. Now, place the sheriff badge on the table. That's it. Easy enough, right? You probably didn't even have to pause the video. Good. Finger Guns at High Noon is played in rounds. Each round consists of 3 phases: discuss and draw, resolve actions, and end of round. The discuss and draw phase is pretty straightforward. During this phase, players can discuss what actions they plan to choose or speculate what actions they think other players will choose. There are no restrictions to your communication. You don't even have to tell the truth. You can make deals, agreements, or threats, and you don't even have to hold up your end of the bargain. As soon as any player is ready, they shout 3, 2, 1, draw! And every player performs one of the hand gestures on the playmat. Then, the player who initiated the countdown takes the sheriff badge. Keep in mind that if you already had the sheriff badge, you may not initiate the countdown. Now, the game moves into the resolve action phase, where players will resolve the actions indicated by their hand gestures. Players resolve actions from top to bottom, starting with posse and ending with power shot. If more than one player chooses the same action, those actions are resolved simultaneously. After your action has been resolved, lower your hand. If a player chooses an illegal action or does not choose an action, they will resolve no action this round. The first action is posse. If half or more of the survivors choose posse by giving a thumbs up, all other survivors will lose 5 health. In order to lose health, just move your health counter clip on your playmat. If less than half choose posse, the action is canceled this round. For a saloon action, show 2, 3, or 4 fingers. If you are the only player to show that number, gain that much health. If any other player shows the same number of fingers as you, both of your actions are canceled this round. Keep in mind that you cannot have more than 20 health. To perform a shot action, point 2 fingers directly at another player. That player will lose 2 health. To lasso, simply pretend to be swinging a lasso in your hand. If you are the only person who chose lasso, gain the face-up ally card. If that ally card says instant in the lower left corner, resolve it immediately and put it face down at the bottom of the ally deck. If it says keeper, place it next to your playmat and enjoy the new ability you have just gained. If multiple players choose the lasso action, then the action is canceled this round. You may have any number of allies. Be sure to draw a new ally card after the face-up ally has been taken. Dynamite will cause each of your neighbors to lose 3 health, and it will cause you to lose 1 health. Your neighbors are the players to your immediate left and right. If there are only 2 players left in the game, Dynamite will only cause your opponent to lose 3 health, even though they're technically both the neighbor to your immediate left and right. But keep in mind that if any other players also choose Dynamite this round, then, you guessed it, the action is canceled this round. The final action you can take as a survivor is the power shot. Point 4 fingers directly at another player. Maybe even make a pumping motion to pretend it's a shotgun. I don't know, it's your game. Do whatever you want. The player you're pointing at will lose 6 health. However, if you lost any health this round from a shot or dynamite action, your power shot is canceled. If at any point during the round your health reaches 0, you have been killed. If you still had not resolved your action, you can go ahead and put your hand down now because your action has been canceled. But if you were killed during the same action as you had chosen, you still resolve your action as it is simultaneously happening. Now, your health counter will stay at 0 and you cannot gain health. But at the end of the round, you will become a ghost. For future rounds, you will be able to participate by choosing from a few actions. Ghosts may choose the saloon action, which won't help you gain health, but will allow you to stop survivors from gaining health, because if you remember, you only gain health from the saloon action if you're the only person holding up a certain number of fingers. Ghosts may also choose the shot action and resolve it normally, causing their target to lose 2 health. Ghosts may choose the lasso action, which will help you prevent another player from gaining an ally. should you both choose to lasso. If you are the only player to choose lasso, take the current ally and place it face down at the bottom of the ally deck. Ghosts are not allowed to resolve the posse, dynamite, or power shot actions, so don't even try. The final phase of the game is the end of round phase, where players will do two things. First, if there are 2 or fewer survivors in a 5, 6, 7, or 8 player game, the game ends. In a 3 or 4 player game, the game ends when there is 1 or 0 survivors. Second, all players that were killed this round will become ghosts. Flip your playmat over and return any ally cards you have face down to the bottom of the ally deck. You are now on the same team as all the other ghosts. When the game ends, the final survivors are the winners. This means when playing with 5 or more players, there can be 2 winners. However, if there are no survivors, then the ghosts win, and any players who were killed during this current round do not win. That, my friends, is how you play Finger Guns at High Noon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If not, then good lord, why did you watch all the way to the end? Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. By the way, I'm sitting on a paint can, just in case you were wondering.